I'm saying Kanye West been on a crazy ass rant, saying a bunch of wild ass shit. We seen the drama going down with the Breakfast Club, and Jess hilarious. Jess hilarious came out and said. So 2 Chainz got a whole lot of businesses out there, in, I believe in Atlanta. Kanye was on the phone with Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Diddy had, I guess they had made some type of phone call. Erykah Badu ain't put out an album in 15 years. You know what I'm saying? Shit, put nothing out in 15 years. Assassin's Creed also dropped today. Assassin's Creed Shadows, that shit dropped today.
Constant content.
Wake me, don't you?
Kons motherfucking podcast.
Wake me, don't you?
Constant motherfucking content.
Wake me, don't you? Wake me, don't you?
Yeah, what's up? What's going on? What's happening? It is Kons podcast. You feel me? This is episode 211. I know I missed one yesterday. We're going to get into that though. But what's going on? What's happening? You know what I mean? It's episode 211. You know what I'm saying? Episode 211 is a Thursday, March 20th. It is 1:15 in the afternoon right now. You know what I'm saying? It's still cold and windy out here. Still getting a little bit of rain at night, a little bit of rain in the daytime. You know what I'm saying? But it's definitely raining. And I love it. I've been waiting for the season because I hate the heat. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather it be cold than it be hot any day. That's a fact. So, yesterday, you know what I'm saying? Yesterday, wasn't no episode, you know what I mean? 211 didn't come out yesterday like it was supposed to. But, some of these days and some of these times, you know what I mean? Like I said before on this shit, you feel me? I be needing a mental day, you know what I'm saying? Because it just be a lot going on, you know what I'm saying? Just be a lot happening in my life to where mentally I don't be prepared or be ready to come and film an episode, you know what I'm saying? And yesterday was just one of them days. Just a lot that's happening, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't ever get into too much personal shit on here, you know what I'm saying? I keep my shit very personal, very private. You know what I'm saying? I don't really talk about too much that be going on. You know what I'm saying? But just know that shit be definitely affecting my mental, you know what I'm saying? With the shit that be taking place in this life of mine, you know what I mean? But yeah, yesterday didn't happen, but today it's gonna happen. Today, 211 is coming to you live and direct, quick, fast. You know what I'm saying? Like a missile shooting at you. You feel me? Episode 211. So today we just gonna be touching on, you know what I'm saying, Kanye West and all his rants and shit and what he said about Kim Kardashian. Gonna definitely touch on that. We gonna definitely touch on Jess hilarious and her venting that she did on Instagram about the Breakfast Club. We gonna touch on that. 2 Chainz had a female employee steal shit and rob one of his businesses. Gonna touch on that too. And also some more on Kanye when he had a phone call. He had a phone call with Diddy. I got a little bit of that. We're gonna talk about that. And Erykah Badu got an album coming. She got an album coming that's gonna be entirely produced by The Alchemist. A lot of people's excited about that. We're gonna touch on all that today on episode 211. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all enjoyed day before yesterday's episode. You know what I'm saying? 210. Episode 210, you know what I'm saying? Episode 210 where we touched on UMG, you know what I'm saying? Wasn't to dismiss Drake's claim and all that, you know what I mean? In that same episode, we talked about Iggy Azalea. She also is coming at UMG. And we also touched on NBA Youngboy, how he 2-pieced the nigga up in jail for somebody screaming OTF in his face. Then we also touched on Kanye putting North on the song with Diddy. We're gonna have some updates towards that today on today's episode 211. That was just a little quick recap of the day before episode of 210. So today is episode 211. You just heard all the shit that we gonna be going over today. So roll up, you know what I'm saying? Roll your tree up, roll your, you know what I mean? Pour your drinks, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you got. If you got something to sip on, pour that up, you know what I mean? You got a snack to come and watch this shit, you know what I mean? Prepare your snack on the plate, however you eating your snack, whatever your snack is, you know what I mean? But let's get ready to jump into this episode, you know what I'm saying? Episode 211. You feel me? But yeah, you know what I mean? Like I said though, before we jump into it, you know what I'm saying? It's just be a lot of shit going on, you feel me? And sometimes I just don't be feeling coming in, you feel me, having this type of energy that I have on this podcast, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes the mental shit be going on and it has my energy very low, you know what I mean? So I don't want to ever come and project that out to the little crowd I have, you know what I'm saying? To the little small audience that I'm talking to right now, you know what I mean? I don't want to project that onto y'all, you know what I'm saying? So I'd rather just sit it out. You feel me? But yeah, I'm back though. You know what I'm saying? I'm back though. It's episode 211. You know what I mean? So let's jump into it. You know what I'm saying? Kanye West been on a crazy ass rant, saying a bunch of wild ass shit. You know what I'm saying? And now he's accusing Kim Kardashian, which is the mother of his kids, of trafficking. You know what I'm saying? His own kid. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? His own kids. Trafficking his own kids. He's accusing Kim Kardashian of doing that. You know what I'm saying? He's also saying things like seeing his daughter, how she was dressed up, looking like a grown ass adult, and seeing about how his daughter was on the screensaver of somebody named Twig or something like that. I don't know, but he's been on wild rants lately, been saying a whole lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Been saying a whole lot. This clip you about to see is a video that I came across of him just kind of ranting and talking about how his daughter was looking too old or something like that. She had makeup on and he didn't like the way she looked or something. She was on somebody's phone and whatnot. But anyway, this is just a rant. You know what I'm saying? This is a rant of some of the shit that he was saying in the past 48 hours or so. Check this clip out.
Real shit, and people just write a nigga off and act like they crazy. I just seen a video with Twigs and my daughter looked grown as hell in the video. Like the nails, the makeup, the perfume, and like at a certain point, you don't know where to say, you don't know how to tell your kid, do this, say this, that. It's like you just have no footing, especially when you're dealing with white women, white public women, and then they write this thing off like you're crazy. And that's the reason why I really be stepping up when they be trying to take down black people. But then Cardi's stupid ass, this nigga just stupid, bro. It's like, you don't know when I'm dealing with my kids. This ain't your niece, nigga. This is my daughter, nigga. Don't fuck with me, boy. Don't fucking play with me, nigga. You letting these people use us against each other. You letting these use us against each other, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? That was a rant that he was doing, talking about his daughter was looking too old. You know what I mean? Dressing her up and makeup and all this kind of shit. Then he said somebody was on the phone or something like that. So this next clip you about to see is just a video of dude talking about all of the shit that he been going over and and everything that he was ranting about and the shit he was putting out in the atmosphere. Check this next clip out. Kanye West. Check it out.
Said the mother of his children is a ST. Kanye's officially crashing out for good and for bad. We see the bad that he's doing crashing out, but I guess he's doing some good too because he's exposing everything. Nothing is being left on the table. He's going after everybody. If you going at the mother of your child, calling her a ST, why would he lie about that? That's a little diabolical if you ask me. Remember, he wanted to get as far away as he could from the Kardashians. Is this the reason why? Look what he said about Kim. We gotta stop thinking he just crazy. Maybe he's crazy because what he know. And he know that people might do something to him for the way he's acting. And he's probably coming into his own like, I'm ready for whatever's gonna happen to me. Y'all remember he was on a phone call with Diddy. What if Diddy told him, like, they blaming me, but I really know who's in this shit and who's doing what? And he told Kanye, knowing Kanye is going ballistic and going to tell the world. What if that was the whole point of this? Because like I said, this is his children's mother. Like, your children's going to see this. I don't think you really want to mess up the relationship that bad between you and your family. So for him to say this, it gotta be somewhat true, right? I just got a bad feeling about Kanye, man. Y'all pray for Kanye. For real. Keep this man safe. He done made so many enemies. It's not looking good, y'all. I'm gonna keep y'all updated on this for sure. But I need y'all to drop y'all thoughts in the comments. Do you think this is really true? And for me, I I wouldn't.
As you seen, you know what I'm saying, that was him talking about it, him calling his kids, saying that the mother of his kids is trafficking his own children. You know what I'm saying? That was the video of pretty much just him covering on all the tweets and shit that he was definitely going over. He also called Jay-Z and Beyonce's kids retarded. I don't know what's up with him in that, you know what I mean? Now he's saying, you know what I'm saying, Jay-Z gonna kill him for after he see this and all this type of shit. I don't know, man. Kanye is out here losing his mind. You know what I'm saying? He out here tweeting a bunch of wild shit, you know what I mean? Expressing himself. It's cool to express yourself, but you are expressing yourself in controversial ways. I mean, you're saying racial slurs. You putting trafficking on your kid's mom and all just a bunch of wild shit, calling Jay-Z's kids and shit retarded and shit like that, man. I don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? Kanye's out here wilding, you know what I mean? As you seen, he showed some of the tweets in the last clip that I showed you know what I mean? He said his soul was black, you know what I'm saying? You watch, y'all don't believe me, you know what I mean? Y'all just gonna say he crazy and this and that. So Kanye out here wilding, you know what I mean? Definitely saying a bunch of wild ass shit, you know what I mean? Hope he gets something, you know what I'm saying, for that. So this next little clip is just a little clip of video of the tweets, a little 10 seconds real quick of the tweets that he was putting it out, you know what I mean? You could pause it on each tweet because it's gonna go through it kind of fast, but this is just to give you an idea of some of the tweets that he was tweeting out. Check the clip out. Saying that was just the clips, you know what I mean? Just the tweets that he was tweeting out, a whole bunch of wild shit saying against his baby moms and all this and that. He out here wilding for show. I don't understand it, you know what I'm saying? I don't understand it. That's cool, like I said, it's cool. You expressing yourself, that's what's up, you know what I'm saying? Do that, you know what I mean? Get that shit off your chest, you know what I mean? But damn, you just doing it and making things, stirring up, you know what I mean? Ruffling feathers and shit, stirring up a bunch of chaos with the type of shit that you're saying. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to express yourself, but then you are talking about other people and expressing yourself, and that's what's doing the damage. So, just hilarious. We all seen, you know what I'm saying? We seen the drama going down with the Breakfast Club, and just hilarious. You know what I mean? Just hilarious came out and said that she's not feeling it. You know what I mean? She said the shit is ran like a high school. You know what I mean? She said nobody had her back. She went on a rant on Instagram, which is the clip I'm gonna show you. She was ranting on Instagram and pretty much about Lauren LaRosa, you know what I mean? Because she took a maternity leave from the Breakfast Club. We all know that, you know what I'm saying? Or if you don't know, you know what I mean? I don't know if y'all watched the Breakfast Club with Charlamagne, DJ Envy, Lauren LaRosa, and Just Hilarious. I don't know if y'all watched that shit or not, you know what I'm saying? But it's definitely a pioneered platform. You know what I'm saying? The Breakfast Club is definitely pioneer, legacy, legend in the game. You know what I mean? You go on the Breakfast Club, you made it. You feel me? That's what a lot of people are saying. That's the rumors going around their platform, just to give you some insight on the type of platform that they have. You know what I'm saying? So Jess Hilarious went on, took to Instagram Live and was saying, you know, she went on maternity leave. She had a child. So she was gone for like maybe about a month or so, 3 weeks or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So then they hired who was the senior producer of the show to come on and kind of take Jess Hilarious' spot. Now, mind you, Jess Hilarious is the one who picked Lauren LaRosa to come in and fill in for her. You know what I'm saying? Now, when she came back, she had issues because now we all know, if you, like I said, if you don't watch or if you do watch, they have something called Jess with the Mess. Now, that was Jess Hilarious's segment that she used to do, where she used to go into whatever drama that's been happening, similar to how I do on this podcast. You know what I mean? Go into the headlines, talk about the messy headlines, the shit that's going on, and the messy shit that's going on with some of these celebrities. She would get on there and touch on that, and that was her type of segment. You know what I mean? That was her thing. So when she came back, they had Lauren LaRosa doing the exact same thing that she was doing. You know what I'm saying? So they will have her segue into This Is Just With The Mess, and then it'll be Lauren LaRosa on her journalism shit and talking about the certain headlines and the news and shit like that, the shit that Jess used to do. You know what I'm saying? But Jess used to put a funny little twist on it because she was giving it to you from her perspective. Now, what Lauren is doing is just straight journalism shit. She's just strictly reporting the news. She's not telling you how she feel about certain things or her opinion, you know what I'm saying, or her commentary on it. She's not doing none of that. It's just giving you the straight news for what it is. You know what I'm saying? So she went on and was venting about it and shit on IG Live, and then it came to the Breakfast Club, I guess the following morning when she came into work, and they had a few little bit of discussion on the Breakfast Club itself. So this next clip that you're about to see is just hilarious, venting on Instagram Live about the Breakfast Club. She even touched on Angela Yee and was saying now she don't blame Angela Yee and see why she left and this and that. Instead it's ran like a high school. She referred to Lean On Me. You know what I'm saying? How the principal had how he was running that high school and had the baseball bat and was putting chains on the doors and shit like that. You know what I mean? If we remember Lean On Me, you know what I'm saying? The movie, old school movie, definitely showing age with that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know what I mean? She went on IG Live. You know what I'm saying? She went on IG Live. It was venting off about the shit. You know what I mean? So the next thing you're about to see is what she was saying on Instagram Live when she went live and was venting on it and started trending also behind it. Check this clip out.
Is like that. Yeah. That's why I picked her to fill in for me for maternity leave. This woman every day. Every day. I don't have no reason to fucking hate on that girl. I don't. No, I didn't like her when I came back because I'm like, all right, what's going on? What's going on? She knew it. We had a conversation. Because the anger was misplaced. Nah, it ain't even you that I don't like. I'm realizing this is the way these niggas is doing shit up here that I don't like. Okay. Got it. Now, it's her segment. I went to the person who does the intros, the sounds. Went to Taylor. Yo, Taylor, make Lauren her intro. Take Jess with the mess, all that shit. She says, things can't just change like that. Why the fuck not? Why not? Y'all changing everything else, and I'm the only one that don't know. My goofy ass don't know nothing. I'm just coming to work every day, just zippity-doo-dah-day. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, take my name out that shit. Jess with the Mess is not at Breakfast Club. I'm Jess Hilarious up here. Fuck, I'm Jessica Moore up here. Jess with the Mess is not being done. Lauren LaRosa is doing the shit. So that need to be her segment. I fought for that segment. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? While her fans and her people and the Breakfast Club people and the people in the comments, man, I'm not ready to sit up here and act like I don't see that shit. Are y'all crazy? One thing I ain't never try to do is act unbothered unless shit never bothered me. Man, what? You try coming back to work. You try to come back to work, and the motherfucker is right there at your desk, and ain't nobody telling you shit, mind you. Nobody telling you nothing, mind you. Before you know it, everybody thinking you're the villain. Like I'm the villain, cause I didn't know shit. I'm sick of that. I'm very, very sick of that. I'm sick of the shit. It's weird. It's weird. I don't fuck with it. Just be quiet up there. I'm not fighting over no mic space. I'm not fighting over no mic. That's why I went from shut up and hush to not saying nothing. Nah. I'm not gonna compete where I already won this competition. I didn't know it was supposed to be 4. If this was presented to me, prior to hire, then I wouldn't have been so shocked. Like, oh shit, all right, cool. So when we bringing in the 4th person?
Wait me, don't
You know what I'm saying? That was her ranting on Instagram Live. You know what I mean? Saying that it's ran like a motherfucking high school, that they didn't have her back on certain shit. Now, mind you, I think this is all coming from comments. I'm not sure. I guess this is what people were saying. So she was like feeding into the comments. There was a clip of DJ Envy saying, you know what I mean? Fuck them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Don't let them change your outcome and change what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? The internet is gonna talk. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I guess the comments and shit was getting to her. You know what I'm saying? So this next clip you're about to see is the little discussion that they was having on the Breakfast Club about said drama. Check it out.
And it's like the only time you can quiet down is if somebody be like, shut up or hush.
My mom don't even tell me shut up, Jess. I'm a grown ass woman.
And I understand. You could have said that on air right then and there. Or right after when you saying you put me in office. You never put me nowhere to tell me that.
Because the way that I do things when it comes to my job and my career, that's not what we on. And I told you from the jump, I was never going to give that to you.
Okay.
Ever. And I did or not, our first conversation, I said, if I ever have an issue with you, I'm going to handle it in a way where we can get through a conversation because we grown. And regardless, you don't got to love me. You don't got to like me, but we here together. I'm here.
And listen, like I said earlier, the internet loves mess.
Yes, you are here.
And one of the easiest ways to create mess is to pit women against each other.
And you're here because of an opportunity that I extended. Regardless of that's... Yeah, no. I'm not.
It affect me because I know who I am as a person. I don't give a F what them people say in the comments.
Oh, come on.
I know who I am. I know what I do. You let them people get in the comments and F with you. You're great at what you do.
Everybody simmer down.
Like, you are dope.
You're very
you
dope.
let them people piss you off. No, F them niggas. You nice. Like, what you do is funny.
I tell her that all the time, on air,
You brought
off
that
air.
energy that we needed to the Breakfast Club. Yeah. And you let a bitch-ass person in the comments say something to stir you up. I tell you, F them niggas.
We don't even know who these people are.
They could be bots and all that. But, and we doing it on air when we could have did it behind the scenes. Like, I F with you the long way, not on some internet ish. And they hear that through there. This whack, man.
This sounds very light skinned. But let's go to the phones. 1-800-585-1051. Let's open the phone lines. Everybody woo stop.
I'm going to get a sparkling water.
I got my candles lit. I got my candles lit. If you need me to light sage, I'll light sage. Just want to fight. Envy being beige rage. It's the Breakfast.
Yo, what's up? What's happening? Yeah, if you liking all this daily content that I'm posted Monday through Friday, you know what I'm saying, that you get Kons podcast, you know what I mean? I'm hitting you with something about these headlines, about these news, updating you on current shit that I might have talked about previously. If you fuck with Kons podcast, hit that subscribe button. Now's your time to do that. Do that right now. You know what I'm saying? To tell somebody about it, hit the like button too and comment on what you may think about what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button, share, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Do that shit right now. Let's get back to the episode. Shit, talking about it on the Breakfast Club. Her and Lauren LaRussell was definitely going back and forth talking about it and shit like that. DJ Envy had some shit to say. Charlamagne had some shit to say. You know what I'm saying? I didn't put the whole thing on there. They definitely had about a 30-minute discussion. You know what I'm saying? But these two clips definitely give you the clips that you're seeing. Definitely give you the gist of what was going on and what was happening. You know what I'm saying? Now my commentary and personal thoughts on this, I want to see him work that shit out. You know what I'm saying? I don't like seeing my people funk and beef and come at each other all on these cameras. I hate it. You know what I'm saying? I don't like seeing that shit. This is why I stopped watching Love and Hip Hop. This is why I stopped watching anything that had to do with Big Fish Corporation production. You know what I'm saying? Because they are exploiting us. They are using all of the quote unquote, for lack of better words, the niggerish things that we are doing as a people. They're using that shit as content and selling it. You feel me? Making money off of this shit by all of the fucking viewers that love and gravitate towards ratchetry. You know what I'm saying? So I hope they can make amends, man, and come together and fix the whatever issue that they got. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't like seeing us as a people come at each other like how these two women are doing. You know what I mean? Two beautiful women. You know what I'm saying? Two beautiful black queens. You know what I mean? Coming at each other. I don't like to see it. You know what I'm saying? So I hope they can make amends and shit like that because they both work on the same goddamn show. So something got to happen. Something got to give with that. You know what I mean? Yeah, but we can't be on Instagram Live venting about shit. You know what I'm saying? And mentioning names and ranting off shit like that, man. Like, that's what they want us to do. Just like Charlamagne, you know what I'm saying? I was watching this shit. I can't remember if it was in the clip or not, but he was like, that's what they want you to do. They want you to crash out. They want you to spaz. You know what I mean? That's what they looking forward for you to do because you black. You know what I'm saying? So they using the shit against us. You know what I mean? Using our own DNA and the way we are and how we handle shit. They're using that against us to make a profit. You know what I mean? That's another story though. But yeah, just hilarious, you know what I mean? She been trending and shit, trending and, you know what I mean, in case you was wondering why she was trending. Hopefully I put that in your ear and let you know exactly why she was trending. You feel me? So 2 Chainz got a whole lot of businesses out there in, I believe in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Got a whole lot of businesses going on. Got a whole lot of shit happening. You know what I'm saying? We got a strip club out there. Got a couple of nail shop, a hair salon. You know what I mean? And all this shit. I'm not sure what business this was. You feel me? But apparently a female worker that he had hired that worked for him, apparently she came in and he know exactly who did it. I'm sure he got cameras at these establishments, you know what I'm saying? So apparently she came in and took a bunch of shit and stole a TV, stole a motherfucking couches, and stole fucking a whole bunch of shit, chairs, sofas, you know what I mean? I don't know how she was there. She had to have a truck or something that was taking it out, loading it up, or something. Because I just don't see how you did this shit by yourself. We talking about couches and TVs and shit. These are big items. You know what I'm saying? And maybe, I mean, no shot at the women. You know what I mean? But I don't see a woman just by herself picking a couch up, let alone I don't even see a man doing that. You know what I mean? Without no motherfucking help, depending on what type of couch it is. But usually couches is big objects, kind of long, you know what I mean, in structure, you feel me? So it ain't something that you just gonna pick up, put on your back type shit and coop it, do it, move it. You know what I'm saying? So this next little clip you about to see is 2 Chainz walking down the block, him and the son is asking him, why is all the shit gone? What happened? You know what I mean? So he's walking down the block and decided to get his phone out and tell the world what happened. You know what I'm saying? And tell the world what was going on and shit like that and how she came in and took all the shit. You feel me? He said he gonna get the shit back. He ain't too much tripping, but now it's the principle of the shit and I want you to see this and I want you to feel it. You know what I mean? So this next clip you're about to see is him walking down the block and saying these type of things. Check it out.
I don't know. This done been happening, but it's on my heart right now. I'm just walking on Peter Street. Y'all know that building right there? That's Halo. That's my building. Esco is right here in front of me, and in the back there is Pamper. I shut Pamper down. I do a lot for the, you know, all that. Do a lot for community stuff, but a lot. Really, my businesses, they help women. You know what I'm saying? Esco is mostly women that work there. The nail shop is all women. Pizza store, obviously Candyland. But, you know, for a girl that was working in there for me, with me, Dom, to go back in there and steal all the stuff out of there, the TVs, the sofas, I'm going to be able to get it. But I just feel like, I mean, it's been happening. I don't know why some of her, I'm walking with Halo. He asking all these questions like, why all the stuff gone? Because the girl went back in there and stole everything out of there. And I ain't going to press charge. I ain't going to do nothing. But I just want you to see this.
You know what I'm saying? That was him walking down the block, definitely upset. Definitely feeling a way about that shit, and as anybody would, you know what I mean? I would too. Let me find out. You know what I'm saying? If I got businesses and I have employed you, I have put money in your pocket, I have allowed you to pay for bills, whatever fucking bills that you got, I have put you in a place to where you can make bread and pay for bills and have a whole ass lifestyle. I'm the nigga that did that by starting this business and hiring you, and how dare you come and steal from me after doing so? You know what I'm saying? And he was saying it's all women. It's mostly women and shit that work in his establishments and shit like that. So I'd be hot too. And I would have put a video out also saying, yeah, I'm definitely gonna get the shit back. You know what I'm saying? My pockets ain't short. You know what I mean? I'm definitely gonna return the shit. But it's the principle, the fact that you thought and had in your mind and plotted it out to come and steal from me after, bitch, I employed you, bitch. He didn't go all there, you know what I'm saying? But now shit, I'm sure behind the cameras, I'm sure she was a million motherfucking different type of bitches, for sure. You can believe that, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, shout out to 2 Chainz though, you know what I'm saying? Got his business and shit, bro, but somebody he knew. That's never a cool feeling to feel. You know what I mean? That shit is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Man, you know what I mean? I would resort to violence. I'm sorry, I would. You know what I mean? I would definitely be calling the homegirls, whatever homegirls I knew that was with the shit and wanted to make a quick little buck. I would definitely had to have that shit handled for sure. Kanye. So Kanye was on the phone with Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Diddy I guess they had made some type of phone call. You know what I'm saying? And you can hear Diddy on just thanking Kanye for taking care of his kids and shit like that. He was saying that nobody reached out, nobody said anything, nobody reached out for nothing, nobody gave his kids shit. You feel me? But I guess Kanye was looking out for his kids and shit like that. He had put King Kons, which is one of his sons, on a song that I reported last episode that he did with North. You know what I'm saying? And Kim Kardashian was upset about that shit. So he had did the song, and I guess he was thanking him for that, for looking out for his kids and putting them on the song, I guess, unless he did some other shit that we don't know about, that we didn't hear about, that he didn't say on the camera, you know what I mean? Unless he did some other shit, you know what I'm saying, outside of putting him on the song, you know what I mean? Because you can hear Diddy and his gratitude for Ye on the phone. He's thanking him so much, and Ye is, you know what I mean, being humble, saying he love him and all this and that. He pretty much raised him without raising him, you know what I'm saying? So he was giving Diddy his motherfucking flowers for show. In this next clip you're about to see is a clip, it's about 50 seconds of that phone call. The phone call was definitely longer than that, you know what I'm saying? But this next clip is just a video of that certain phone call and the words exchange. You can hear Diddy's gratitude and him thanking Kanye for looking out for his kids and all that type of shit. Check this clip out.
Yeah. I want to thank you so much for just taking care of my kids, man. nobody, you know what I'm saying? And that meant so much, you know what I'm saying, that you reached out to them and took them under your wing while I'm in this spot, man. And I appreciate you. Word up, man.
Yeah, absolutely. I love you so much, man. It's like you raised me even when I didn't know you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I feel the love, yeah, for real. I feel the love, for real. It means so much to me. This right here is crazy. You be careful out there because they definitely trying to end us, you feel me?
Yeah.
They can't do it. They can't do it and they ain't going to do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to beat this shit and get next to you.
Yeah.
We gonna raise our families and become the kings.
You know what I'm saying? That was Diddy definitely giving Kanye his praises and thanking him for everything that he's been doing and everything that he did for his kids, he said. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's up. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if he been doing shit for his kids and looking out for his kids while he been on lockdown, that's definitely what's up. You know what I mean? That's definitely something worth thanking him over, without a doubt. Also, and he put some money in his son's pocket. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure we had to pay him for that feature that he did. You know what I'm saying? That he had on the song. Now, I don't agree with him getting North and putting North on the song. You know what I'm saying? With a nigga like Diddy. If I was, like I said in the last episode, if I was Kim Kardashian, I'd have been mad at that shit too. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is you thinking about, nigga? This nigga's in court, in jail right now for trafficking and touching on people and taking advantage and drugging them up as masjid. And you put our daughter on the track with this nigga? Yeah, I'd have been hot too, for sure. I mean, any parent would have been though. So I can't even be mad at Kim Kardashian for being hot about that shit and threatening to go to court for full custody of the children. You know what I mean? Mind you, this is with all the rants and shit that he been saying on Twitter and supporting Nazis and supporting the Klan and swastika t-shirts. And now he said he want a swastika diamond chain link and all this type of bullshit that he been on. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was the phone call between him and Diddy. I guess Diddy had called him or he had called, you know what I mean? They had set that up or something. You know what I'm saying? But he had definitely gave Kanye a call, and that was the clip that you seen with them on the phone. You know what I'm saying? In other news, you know what I mean? Erykah Badu ain't put out an album in 15 years. You know what I'm saying? She put nothing out in 15 years, so she just recently came out and said, you know what I mean, that she got an album coming out and it's all gonna be produced entirely by not the one and only The Alchemist. You know what I'm saying? Put a little drum roll in there if I can find one. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, The Alchemist though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm hyped about this shit. She ain't had to put out an album in 15 years. And the first time she's coming back with an album, it said that it is going to be all produced entirely by The Alchemist. Now, I am hyped to see what The Alchemist is going to cook up with Erykah Badu's neo-soul sound. I think this shit is going to be something epic. It's going to be something great. I can't wait to hear this shit. I love The Alchemist, you know what I mean? He's definitely a pinnacle in hip-hop, you know what I'm saying? He definitely has a stake in underground hip-hop, you know what I mean? That real boom boom bap shit, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all know what I'm saying when I say boom boom bap, boom boom bap. That's that hip-hop, you know what I mean, tune, that hip-hop blueprint, you know what I'm saying? The Alchemist definitely sticks to that when he put his beats together. So it's gonna be something dope to hear Erykah Badu and a nigga like The Alchemist being producing tracks and making the beats and shit like that. It's gonna be dope to hear what they cook up. So this next little clip is somebody else who was excited about it and finna tell you all about the excitement, you know what I mean, and how exciting this is. I am not the only one, you know what I mean? So check this clip out of him talking about The Alchemist producing Erykah Badu's next upcoming album. Check it out.
Erykah Badu, the godmother of soul music, is working on a new album. She hasn't released an album in 15 years, but she is working on one now, entirely produced by none other than The Alchemist. This is literally like a dream. As of right now, we don't know a ton about the album. All we know is that they previewed one song and it had an Earl sweatshirt feature on it.
Yeah, as you seen, you know what I'm saying? That was him just real excited talking about, you know what I mean, the neo soul sound with the Alchemist sound. Is gonna be something dope. It's definitely gonna be something dope. I'm looking forward to it. And she ain't had an album, put out an album in 15 years. It's been a long time since we had a solo Erykah Badu album. But now we finally getting that, and it's entirely produced by The Alchemist. I can't wait for this shit. I think the shit gonna be fucking dope. Like I said, with her neo soul sound and the beats that Alchemist is able to mix up and cook, I think the shit gonna be something special, without a doubt. You know what I'm saying? in other words, other things about Erykah Badu, I didn't write this shit down, but I just having to think of it, you know what I mean? She does have a weed strain, you know what I'm saying? So if y'all ain't ever tried it, she definitely linked up with Burner, you know what I'm saying? It's called the Badu, you know what I mean? Definitely linked up with Burner, and they got a strand out, and that shit is definitely something fire, you know what I mean? I'm definitely a fan of that shit. It ain't everywhere. It ain't sold in a lot of different places, you know what I mean? But I definitely came across it and got it, and they also have a dope little tube that came with it. I kept that shit too, you know what I'm saying? I'll put the pick up when I edit this shit. It's a little tube. It's the white, got little purple flowers and shit on it. The shit look dope. You know what I mean? Dope packaging. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that concludes episode 211. You know what I mean? That concludes episode 211. Had a few things to say today. You know what I mean? Assassin's Creed also dropped today. Assassin's Creed Shadows. That shit dropped today. You know what I mean? You can either pay the whole $60 motherfucking $70 for the game, or you can also pay that $20 to Ubisoft Plus and stream it and get it, just like how you get games off of Game Pass. You know what I'm saying? Ubisoft has their own little streaming service and put breaking games on there as well that you can just download and play. Definitely all the Assassin's Creed is on there. I had paid for it for 1 month to check it out. It's cool. You feel me? I might do that again just to play Shadows for $20 instead of paying the $70. You know what I'm saying? They spent $400 million on that game. You feel me? So with that being said, I hope it's something dope. I'm looking forward to playing that shit. Just something to add into the news here. So yeah, today's episode though, we definitely touched on Kanye West is saying that Kim K is trafficking their kids, and went on a rant about saying how his daughter looked at too old with makeup on and shit like that, and her being on somebody's phone, and I mean whatever the rant was saying. We also touched on Jess Hilarious, how she vented on Instagram and was talking about the gripe that she had with Lauren LaRosa, the one who came and filled in for her when she went on maternity leave. 2 Chainz, we touched on 2 Chainz, how he had a female employee break into one of his businesses, took the couch, TVs, and some more shit. He made a video to let her know exactly how he felt, you know what I mean, and wanted her to feel it. Then Kanye again had a phone call with Diddy. Diddy was thanking him for looking out for his kids and shit like that. Nobody looked out except for him, so he was giving them his flowers. They was giving each other flowers, actually. Then we touched on Erykah Badu, had an album coming, first album in 15 years. Gonna be entirely produced by The Alchemist, the one and only The Alchemist. Then I just touched on Erykah Badu's weed strain, which is also something fire. I also touched on Assassin's Creed Shadows, which drops today, and it's out now. And you can either go to Ubisoft.com and pay for the Ubisoft Plus service and play it for $20, or you can spend the $70 and own it and have it on your hard drive forever. But yeah, this has been episode 211. Thank you for looking out. Thank you for watching. You know what I mean? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for looking out. Yeah, but thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching, though. You know what I'm saying? This has been episode 211. You know what I mean? Thank you for clicking on the notification if you've seen it pop up. You know what I'm saying? Because we all know you could have been doing anything you wanted to do in the world. Whether you was a son, a daughter, you know what I'm saying? Whether you was a father, a mother, an auntie, an uncle, a cousin, you know what I'm saying? Whoever you may be. And if you got pets, put them in front of the TV when you watching my podcast. You feel me? Whether your pet is a pet rat, a gerbil, you know what I'm saying? It could be the gerbil in the little cage, running on the little thing that's spinning and shit, you know what I'm saying? He could be working out, looking at the podcast, you know what I mean? Whether you got a pet goat, a pet rabbit, you know what I'm saying, a pet dog, a pet cat, whoever your animal is, if they watching the Kons podcast too, right along with you on the couch, or on your bed, or on the toilet, wherever you at that you watching this shit, I definitely salute you though, like you see my nigga scrolling up the screen, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, thank you for tuning in, thank you for watching. This has been episode 211. Yeah, 211 episodes in. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this everyday thing for about 7-8 months now. You know what I'm saying? Monday through Friday, you got some content, you got some new shit. You know what I mean? Monday through Friday, I'm hitting you with headlines. You know what I'm saying? In case you ain't know, this is what we cover: headlines, news. You know what I mean? Shit that's going on all over the world. Local news, celebrity news, hip hop news, whatever the case may be. As long as it's a headline, I probably done touched on it on this podcast. You feel me? Along with my commentary. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Though, as you hear that beat getting louder on the background, you already know what it is. It's episode 211 coming to a conclusion. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Definitely tell somebody about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Comment on this shit. You feel me? Hit the like button. Share this shit. Put it on your pages, on your Facebook, social media. You in Facebook groups. Put this content in that Facebook group. You feel me? And all that shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And to you motherfucking YouTube groups, you feel me, that I'm in, you know what I'm saying, and I post my shit, and you motherfuckers keep commenting on my shit, talking about wanting me to come to y'all and pay y'all for some extra views and get this view and get that view. Fuck y'all motherfuckers, man. Stop commenting on my shit, coming there, commenting on that shit, putting y'all little flyer under my motherfucking content when I post this shit. You feel me? These YouTube groups supposed to help you motherfucking grow. You know what I'm saying? Help you get more views and shit like that naturally on some organic shit. Stop commenting on my shit. You know what I mean? Trying to get me to pay for your punk ass service. I ain't paying for none of that shit. This shit is built be organic. I'm talking about. All you gotta do is share that shit. Stop trying to get me to buy your motherfucking programs and promotions, whatever the fuck you trying to sell me. I ain't into it. But yeah, though. Episode 211. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Enjoy these credits.
You hate me, don't you? 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 You hate me, don't you?